Hey, YouTube pipe community. um, Wanted to do a quick tobacco review. First impressions of Cornell and Diehl's Purple Cow. Picked this up just to try something new. It's a burley, or no, it's a cigar-based blend. The tin description is a classic blend from Bob Ronowski. Contains burleys, bright Virginias, Latakia, and Maduro cigar leaf. Blended for the Chicago Pipe Show years ago. On tobaccoreviews.com it says 2007 is when it was blended. So that was before I even started smoking a pipe. So it's a pretty cool tin art. It's a purple cow smoking a pipe. Very neat. Already cracked it open. I already smoked one bowl out of a Canadian briar pipe. But the tin note, it's a lot of. At first, I thought it might have been brandy, but I was kind of confusing two tobaccos. USS Mason by Cornell and Diehl has a brandy topping, and when I first smelled that, I thought I was smelling brandy because I didn't know what brandy smelled like really. But it has that same kind of smell, so I'm thinking I'm smelling the burleys. But it's has a kind of a sweet smell. I'm not a huge burley smoker, so that's why I decided to load it up in a corn cob and give it a second shot, because I wasn't a huge fan of it in the briar. The first third got a lot of burley, some sweetness from the Virginias, and then the second third is when I started tasting the cigar leaf. Because I'd almost consider this a burley based blend because of the first third. But after smoking it throughout the whole pipe, you got a lot of the cigar leaf. So I loaded up some more in a Country Gentleman. This is actually the corn cob that I smoke. If I smoke a cigar and I get down to like the nub, I'll finish it off in a pipe, and this is the one I use when I do that. It is pretty dry, so it burned kind of fast, a little hot when I smoked out of the briar. So I don't know, I might, when I throw the rest in the Mylar bag, I'll probably add a little bit distilled water and maybe get a little more moisture in there. But maybe it's supposed to be smoked like this. I don't know. It was fresh tin. I just popped it. No, on tobacco reviews, it says it's cigar leaf based with burley, cigar leaf, Latakia, and Virginia. It's ribbon cut, 2-ounce tins and 8-ounce tins. So I got this tin off of smokingpipes.com. I'm sure you can probably find it anywhere else. And there is no flavoring, no topping, so it's really a pleasant first third from what I remember from the briar. It wasn't too bad at all, but that cigar, I mean, it's a pretty strong cigar taste. burleys to the at the second third, and all the way to the bottom of the bowl. The second go around, I'm starting to pick up the Virginias, the sweetness of the Virginias, and some kind of like earthy nuttiness from the burleys. I already like it more in the corncob type. I think that's probably just because the burley blends I have smoked, I always seem to like them better in a corncob. So I'm gonna smoke it down to probably the second third, and I'll come back with my final thoughts on it. Starting to enter the second third. Getting a whole lot of cigar leaf on this one. Definitely has that vitamin N. With this being my second bowl, I'm really feeling that nicotine buzz. Yeah, getting a little dizzy. Yeah. Not a huge fan. It's not like one dimensional or anything. It has like you taste the burleys and the Virginias at the beginning, the Charlight, all the way through that first third, and then second third is when you start getting the cigar leaf notes. And it's yeah, not super pleasant really. The room note. My wife was down here when I first started smoking it, and she said it wasn't bad. She said it kind of smelled like a cigarette, but more like, I guess, like sweeter than a cigarette, I guess. Which I don't know. Might roll it in a cigarette and see how it is. Might be all right. Yeah. I've had one other cigar-based blend, and it was Dominican Glory by McClelland. Which, now that I think about it, it was pretty dry too. So I don't know if it's dry from just because that's how the burley is, or that's the cigar leaf that's kind of dry. Because like cigar leaves are more kind of brittle, Still getting, yeah. It just turns into almost like you're smoking a cigar after that first third. It's weird. But don't want to go on too long on this tobacco. Really, it's like you either love it or hate it. I mean, and I'm definitely not fond of it. So this might be a 10 that I don't know. I don't know how. I know cigars age pretty well, depending on the cigar. So I'm not sure how well it'd do in a couple years. You know, if I let it sit. I know, and I don't know how well Burley's age either. Like, that's a tobacco I don't know a whole lot about. I will say it's a tad bit more enjoyable in a corn cob, but yeah, not a not a huge fan. I'd probably give it a 2-star rating out of 5. But if you love Burley's, you probably might like it. Who knows? But um, anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you guys are having a good week. A couple more days left, and it's the weekend. My schedule changes next week. This is my last week on first shift. I go to second shift next week, and looking forward to it. Kind of. I don't think it'll be as bad right now since it's winter time and can't really do a whole lot outside unless you're just going outside to freeze. Luckily, I am allowed to smoke inside, so I have no business going outside right now. But I'm sure when summertime rolls around and weather's nice and I'm on my way to work, when I'd rather be home doing stuff outside. But I mean, you know, wake up early, hang out outside, whatever with the kids and mowing and stuff. I'm looking forward to nice weather already. I kind of want to go snowboarding this year, though. I haven't gone snowboarding in probably 7, 8 years maybe. So I think it might be kind of fun to go snowboarding. It's like the one thing that I enjoy about the cold and the snow. I don't know. That sweetness comes back a little bit when you do a relight. All right, well, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video.